without giving out the trade secrets, let's just start with what you guys talked about at the half to have the second half performance that you did for the win today.
Well, we just, like every half, I think we try to talk about defense, how we can make improvements, and these guys did a great job, I think, of adjusting to their shooters. First half, they were 7 for 10 from three, and the second half, they only made one. So I thought, the guards getting out, taking away shots, and then the big guys, when they switched onto those guards, taking away open threes was a huge difference in the game.
Nigel, 26 first half points. I think you were 10 of 10 to start from the floor. Have you ever felt that hot in a game of basketball before?
I just went out there and played my game. Coach just told me to go at them, and that's what I did.
And you pick up another double-double, too, on the season. So just talk about what this game meant to you guys, knowing that you were coming in against the number 2 team in the PBC and chance you'll breathe.
We've been going at a lot of competition this past couple of weeks. We just knew we had to come in here and give it our all, and that's what everybody did.
Tyrell, for you guys at the guard position, I mean, you're dishing to all these guys. You hit some big threes in this game as well, career high in three-point shooting. What did you see on the floor tonight? What did you think was the biggest difference for you guys offensively, especially in that second half?
Second half, we just share the ball. Share the ball and get open looks. Don't rush. Just keep it patient, and we'll get our shots.
Tyrell, what was it like to have a game like that in front of not only the people from Whiteville, but to have your brother behind the bench?
Oh, it felt good. I mean, he been wanting this for about 2 years now. So, I mean, it felt good for him to watch me actually play because he haven't watched me since he didn't watch me in high school. So he been so busy. So it's just a blessing.
Yeah, Nigel, what kind of statement does this send to the rest of the league now? You go out there, that's supposed to be the second best team in the PBC, and you beat them like you did.
We know we got the target on our back, so we just setting that in stone. We just gonna stay number 1, and we are gonna keep doing that for the rest of the season.
Coach, what do you take away from this game moving forward that impressed you the most?
Just how these guys guarded, really, and honestly, start the second half, I didn't think we were quite dialed in, but from that media time, the last 16 minutes were really for a stretch of about maybe 12, 14, the middle part of the second half, they imposed their will with their defense. I know we got guys that could score. We got a lot of guys capable of getting 20-point nights and double-doubles, things like that, but the way that they guard, I told these guys, the tough thing on them is they've set the bar very high with our defensive team goals and our expectations, which is a good thing, I guess. But when they're not playing to their capability, it shows as well, too. So I think these guys realize that every night in the Peach Belt you got to be ready. But when we play and guard like that, we're going to be tough to beat.
Coach, I think the stat now is, I think it's 13 wins at some point while trailing in a contest, eventually coming out the winner. What does that say about your team's ability to kind of weather storms and eventually end up on top?
Well, they're, one of the seniors, we have some core values for the team. And they added one this year, Nigel.
We added perseverance because last year we overcame a lot of obstacles, lost 3 straight, and then we just came out and won the conference tournament. So we just overcame a lot of adversity.
And that's one thing I kind of reminded these guys of halftime. That came from them. They came up with perseverance as a team core value where there's going to be some bumps in the road. Just having that toughness and perseverance to, have that next play mentality and just keep grinding, keep pounding that rock.
And you guys, again, as you continue to pound that rock, a low turnover game. You were talking before we got on the interview here about how this might be one of the best guard teams that you've ever coached in terms of assist to turnover ratio. I mean, what are you seeing from those guys right now?
Well, it's unusual, especially when you're talking about 2 freshmen and a sophomore. To handle the ball the way they do is I haven't coached many teams in 27 years that have had 3. Basically, we have 3-point guards. And, we'll play 2 of them, sometimes maybe even 3 of them together at times. When you have that many multiple ball handler guys that can get you in the offense, can get the ball to the big guys, but also make shots, it just makes offense a lot easier, and it makes coaching a lot easier. Sometimes I can just sit over there and chill and let them take care of business.
Tyrell, with you guys moving forward on a winning streak, how exciting does it make it as a player to come to practice every day and then to come to the games?
I love it. I mean, we just look for practice. We just stay mentally focused and just go out and get another dub.
All right, awesome. Well, we're looking forward to seeing you guys later this week. Thank you for the time.
Thank you so
Thank
much.
you.